Hey, what's to YouTube fam? It's your girl TK, and I am at home vlogging, darling. And I decided that I wanted to get online real quick and speak to you guys about Miss Beyoncé Knowles Carter. Today in particular, we're going to be talking about her queen and how it's attached to that crown, honey. I think it was definitely giving interesting. Now, number uno, I want you guys to know something. We are going to be talking albums because, let's face it, she has made herself a self-proclaimed queen via her albums. And there's going to be 3 albums that we're going to be discussing. So I'm going to start with number uno, and that is Mrs. Carter. Well, the Mrs. Carter World Tour. Because in this tour, that's when we found out that Miss Beyoncé was not a Knowles anymore. She had a hyphenation. It was Knowles Carter. She was telling the world that she was marrying her man, the man that she loved, the man that she admired, and people should respect that marriage. And if you guys don't know, her husband is Sean Carter. Now, I'm sure if you've been on Obama internet, you already know it's T. You know that's her husband. Next thing I want you guys to know is within this Mrs. Carter World Tour, Miss Beyoncé was actually out here saying to the world that she is a reigning queen, a self-proclaimed queen. And honey, if you didn't like her, if you did like her, you had respect for her, because when I tell you her followers was out here saying Queen B, she was definitely a Queen B. They were paying homage to all of her hard work thus far. Next, we're going to go to that second album, and that is The Lion King. Now, in The Lion King, we're now looking at movies and how Miss Beyoncé is out here playing or using her voice as a Nala, okay? Basically, a computerized situation is going on. There's going to be a transfer of power. Very interesting, right? Now, Miss Beyoncé basically was playing the Queen of Consort. If you guys don't know, Simba was basically a child who went through a lot of hardship. Oh my goodness. And I absolutely love The Lion King due to Simba and how he lost his father at a very young age, but he grew up in this community that loved him, and they showed him the way on becoming a true king. So he grew up and he was a force to be reckoned with, you know, a real force. And Beyoncé, well, her character actually married him. And again, we saw Beyoncé in character as a queen of consort. Now we're going back to the album. Now in this album again, we're going to the Renaissance. Oh gosh, in this Renaissance, now we're in this rebirth. We're seeing Beyoncé as this reigning queen. But something interesting is happening. This woman is working illegally, in my opinion, as a true queen that should not be happening. Now, I don't know if y'all realize it, the Renaissance is not only a rebirth, but the Renaissance is where she's telling her followers worldwide that she is a reigning queen. And she is working it with the queens, okay? And she's telling you guys that she's paying homage to her, not her husband, but her uncle, Johnny. You know, this man that she loved, admired, and unfortunately, he died when she was a very young child. He died of HIV. They're very open about his situation. And I love and I respect that about her, and how she's able to share, you know, some of the things that impacted her when she was just a very young child, you know. But within these 3 albums, one thing is very certain. Beyoncé has not been working in the last 6 years. Miss Beyoncé, like every tour stop that she goes on, she has a new outfit. Her crown or her halo as well as her dress is in Kensington Palace. And Jay-Z, he was basically giving presidential treatment when a library was basically honored after his album. Okay, we're talking lyrics was being honored for Jay-Z. That is a fudging thriller. It should never have happened. This is egregious, it's scamming. They are acting as a reigning monarchy via albums. And this is a horror story that we are watching out loud. They're using their albums to get paid from the queen. Now, isn't that interesting? Because let's face it, if you think I'm lying, go back and look at Miss Beyoncé and how she did at Adidas. She was with Adidas. She had a contract. She wasn't fulfilling it. She was not selling clothes. She is getting paid as a Monarchy right now. And Beyoncé Knowles Carter is a scammer, and she should be incarcerated. Because what she is doing is trying to take over a queen. And that is something she is not allowed to do. This right here is a thriller. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this story and me telling you how Miss Beyoncé has really been attached to being a queen, when in reality she is a queen at heart, but she's not officially a queen. And what she's doing right now to get paid is scamming. It's a real high-profile scamming that is going on as we speak. And that's the thriller. Peace, love, and happiness, guys. Bye.